This program is brought to you by RuRu Mushrooms. Freshness guaranteed. Happy viewing Just Anythingers! Especial el episodio de aton este día por causa ay cada parte na de ustedes healthy diet journey el RuRu Mushrooms.
Yung pagkaluto ng recipe, yung taste niya kasi very meaty.
Aprende el manera de cocir diferentes potaje hecho de RuRu Mushrooms.
First time, no, nakatikim ako ng napakasarap-sarap na putahe ng mushroom.
Sabe el beneficio del RuRu Mushrooms na di aton salud.
Kanin na lang yung kulang at tapos na ang buong yung meal mo for the day.
So everything's available. So it is easy to cook. So walang kahirap-hirap kung magluto ka.
Y nota donde puede tener fresh RuRu Mushrooms y RuRu Mushroom Chips. Todo aquí na Just Anything. Buenos dias, Just Anythingers. Welcome again na din yung YouTube channel at Just Anything. At mga bisita, kiyan taplan niya araman experience. Ayaw lumang kita na sa sila, mabang or traditional. Descubrí kita con el RuRu Waterfall.
Good morning everyone. This is RuRu Mushrooms and this is my wife RuRu. We're here today just to show you how to cook basic mushrooms, just how to saute them. We're not going to make any fancy dishes, just the basic things to show how easy it is to cook mushroom. Here my assistant Jane, she's a professional chef and she'll correct me whenever I make a mistake. So we'll start with the basic things, mainly the ingredients of what you put in mushrooms. Mushroom is a complementary side vegetable, but it's fantastic on its own. It has lots and lots of flavors and it's how you get the flavor out. We use as much as we can fresh ingredients. I'll start by cutting the onions, then I'll show you how to cut the mushrooms and we'll start adding things up. Of course, Jane can tell me how to cut better, but here, excuse me. They don't have to be even, they don't have to be perfect. Some people like to dice them, that's also fine, but this is fine for me. So can you cut the rest of the onion?
Yes.
As I will prepare the mushrooms? Yeah. Okay, now cutting the mushrooms, it's very straightforward. Usually you don't buy it from the store like this. In the store, before we sell it to the store, we take this out. Okay, this one we don't eat, but this one is all edible. And my favorite part, and a lot of people don't know, is the stem. If it is big, then what we do, we just cut it in half like this. Cook through and through, we cut it like this. And this one is good, this one is big. I just don't want a little bit here, this one out. But this one is all good. If it's really big, what we can do also, if it's a bigger mushroom, we can split it in half like that. I usually do not wash mushrooms. They're in a sterile environment, they're clean. Boil the soil that they grow in, so everything is absolutely 100% clean without washing. If you feel better washing them, it's fine, but I think when you're cooking with oil, the less water you have, the faster it browns. Okay, so we have this. Let's start the heat on. And now we have to cut garlic. This is okay. This is what we want. But this amount of garlic is enough for our first dish. And we add the oil. And remember, mushroom will soak the oil. And we put the butter later because it has the taste. Anything with good taste we add later, so we preserve the taste of the herb or the spice. I'll put this because I will caramelize this a little bit. It gives a very special good taste. Just enough. Wait a little bit until it's a little bit browned. So it's even. You're starting to see the brown. That's when you know that they're done. This is about 200 grams, no more. You need 100 grams to make a good dish. We're adding 2. We're not gonna add the whole thing. It doesn't fit in this little pan, but this one is enough. I press them down because I want them to brown on one side, specifically the stems if we can. If you have big stems, make sure the stems touch the bottom. Just one side here. Them because I want them to brown. They'll all be this color. This kind of mushroom does not produce water. It's not like the gray kind. It stays firmer, but this is the color I want. Now I'm turning them. This is what I want it to look like. This one. This is it. This is, you know, that you're cooking the mushroom right. Another one here. Let's see what we have here. Okay, here. We want this color to come out. And then we spread them again. And this is the color. Now it's another 2 minutes and the dish is done. Now we'll add the spices because we don't want to burn the spices. Or margarine, it's all good. So we'll add a lot of flavor to it. But not the onion. The onion is the last thing. Pepper, not the tomatoes. And of course we have to add salt. This is Himalayan salt, but any salt will do. And that's pretty much it. If I had dry wine, white wine, it would be really very tasty. But this is the color you want your mushroom to look like. That's sauteed mushroom. You can add a little bit of soya sauce, or more olive oil, or Worcestershire sauce, which is actually not a bad thing. We can add a little bit of that. If you're adding other spices or you're adding vinegar, I suggest adding a dash of sugar to cut the acidity a bit. But to me, this is it. It's ready, it's dry, looks yummy, and we can put it all here. Turn this thing up. This is, you can cook those not so like this, but cut them a little smaller, and you can make a mushroom omelet.
Yeah.
The best. Let's really do. Make sure this one, the stems are touching because they take the longest to cook. Nothing is stuck. To put the rest. Just wait on them a couple of minutes. Push the big stems in the bottom. You need more oil. Now we add the other ingredients. Oh well, it's almost ready. Let me add. And here's the salt. And oyster sauce is also a good mix. When I add sugar, I add very little, just to break the taste, and add a little bit of vinegar. Okay, and you can mix them all, Ryan. And did I forget anything this time? Nothing? Okay, now we add oregano sauce to this. Okay, mix it, and we're set to go. It's good with shrimps, chicken, other vegetables as well. A little bit of the oil. Yeah, from the bottom. It's smaller, but mix them all. Okay, you see, all the oil is gone because the mushroom soaks the oil. So we add a little more, and you just mix them, and then we just let them sit. All your oil is gone, almost. Yeah, that's what happens. We just mix them, and then we let them sit.
Según con mga cuantos experto, el comida de mushrooms tiene buen beneficio na di aton salud por el presencia del mga antioxidants como el argothioneine y glutathione, tayo da según prevenir tener Parkinson y Alzheimer's disease. Itaase pa bonito el di aton cutis, según na 2017 Penn State study. Ta protege también el salud del di aton utok el presencia del cuantos polyphenols, que taase abaja el oxidative stress, ideal para con aquellos ta sufrir esta depresión. Ta ayuda también hace fuerte el memoria de un persona que ta come clase de comida. Por el alto nivel de ergosterol que ta convierte vitamin D, bueno para mejorar el salud del aton hueso. Bien ideal para con aquellos taman diálisis. Ta ayuda también hace activo con el aton cuerpo por causa na presencia también del cuantos B vitamins.
Ano talaga, yung pagkaluto ng recipe, yung taste niya kasi very meaty. And I really love the taste. It's really fresh. And the mushroom tastes really sweet.
Yung dalawang klase na yun, sobrang siya, iba-iba talaga yung lasa. And before kasi we're used to sahog lang yung mushroom. But now, ito yung first time ko na talagang purely mushroom ang siya, tapos iba-iba yung klase ng luto. And today, we learned paano siya na mas maging masarap pa siya. And really, meaty siya. Pwede na siya maging substitute sa ulam. Diba? Wala na siyang kailangan pa na kanin na lang yung kulang at tapos na ang buong yung meal mo for the day. Yun lang po at salamat.
First time, nakatikim ako ng napakasarap-sarap na putahe ng mushroom, and first time ko rin na marami pa palang ibang putahe na pwedeng dapat gawin regarding sa mushroom. Hindi lang yung tipo na ihalo lang sa chop suey, but pure mushroom only without meat. It's a very good feeling. Parang nakakabusog talaga kahit na walang rice.
Yeah, it's very easy to cook mushroom. So all the ingredients are available. So you can just get it in groceries, the market. So everything's available. So it is easy to cook. So walang kahirap-hirap kung magluto ka. And then this is a great substitute for meat. So for the vegetarians out there, so this is a very good substitute for meat. No? So hopefully this can be made available to restaurants around Zamboanga area. No? So not only in Zamboanga but also sa labas, the entire Mindanao and even the entire Philippines.
Mantutok pirmi na Just Anything for more RuRu Mushrooms episodes. Don't forget to subscribe Just Anything on YouTube and follow Just Anything on Facebook. This is Efren Mamak saying, stay blessed. Enjoy healthy lifestyle this 2022. Happy New Year! Worried about Christmas and New Year's Eve too much food diet? But wants to detoxify now? As in now? Well, RuRu Mushrooms is your best ally to optimum health. Enjoy the goodness of RuRu Mushrooms packed with antioxidant properties plus essential nutrients such as vitamins A, C, D, and E. Simply cook fresh RuRu mushrooms according to your desired recipe. RuRu Mushrooms is scientifically and organically grown in a farm with extreme care. That is why you can trust its freshness and quality. Recommended by health experts. Avail fresh RuRu mushrooms of different varieties like white angel oyster mushrooms, bell mushrooms, and the latest pink mushrooms. For orders, Contact RuRu Mushrooms at 0975-034-2680 or 0975-752-3979 or send a message to RuRu Mushrooms Facebook page. Visit also the farm at F. Locson Drive, Lumiap, Barangay Divisoria, Zamboanga City. RuRu Mushrooms, freshness guaranteed. Order now! Buenos dias, Just Anything Curse. Welcome again na din yung YouTube channel at Just Anything. At mga bisita, kienta plan niya araman experience. Ay, rumah kita hanya sesudah bang or traditional. Descubri kita con el RuRu Waterfall. That program is brought to you by RuRu Mushrooms, freshness guaranteed.